Hello everybody, welcome back by a new video, and today it's time for a little garden update. Been a long time since I've done one, because they aren't the most popular videos on the channel. But they're still interesting to make for me, so I guess why not. And I mean, it's not that nobody watches them, so some people must probably enjoy these. But yeah, in this series I go over some of the fixtures and poles and stuff that I made in the garden, because it's always changing. And this video is no exception. Pretty much everything changed, because it's been like 8 months since I've done one, so should be about time to do one. So yeah, this is the first pole, which, as you could see at the beginning of the video, this pole turns on by a sensor right there. There's the sensor. And I think it might be interesting to show the connection, that because it's different from other normal poles in the garden here. So, do fuse box, not really necessarily, because I mean, could have done it with one fuse. There aren't really much dimmable postal fixtures. But yeah, something that I'm still scared to forget is the fact that there's always voltage on this thing. So you should always make sure to turn the power off when changing the fixture, which is something that I could forget. So yeah, there is the black cable, this one going up to the sensor, which is the brown one is connected to the fuse box. Same with the neutral, same with the ground. The neutral and ground are the ones from the fixture. Sensor doesn't need those. Then we have the gray cable, the Waco right here, which comes back from the sensor to the fixture. So when someone walks here, the fixture turns on, so which is nice if you have to do something at night. So this is the next pole. I could turn this one on, but doesn't really have any effect, because this fixture isn't even bright enough to actually produce visible light when the sun is shining on it. So I'll leave that for another time. My favorite postal fixture is on there. It is HVP10, 2 signs. And recently, actually last week, changed out the fuse box, because the other one, I mean, it was another 2 fuse box with 2 fuses in there. Again, very unnecessary. So it's just a brand new fuse box, which is 1 fuse, which is nice. Again, connection to cables right here, ground, fixture, ballast for the fixture. Fixture isn't self-ballasted. The traffic lights have seen the biggest update, because there's a new signal added to the intersection. So this is still those Dutch tram traffic lights. The old railroad crossing is still in service too. But now we have this old VLS signal right here, which is probably the oldest signal out of all of these. On the left is still that groen pole traffic light. It had a shield around it, but I took it off because this shield is more interesting in my opinion. There's still that pedestrian traffic light on there as well. As you can see, the upper visor of the traffic light lost its color. It now seems gold. I don't know how that happens. But yeah, I like the very old traffic lights that are on here. The button still in service too. This means wait for green. We now have a pole with 2 fixtures on there. We have a double arm, which is nice. On the left is an XTS203, and on the right an Iridium 4th generation, which is I mean, it's kind of a weird combination. but didn't really. I mean, there was the XTS 201 on there previously, but took that one off, so decided to put that fixture on there. This door is still very annoying, and it's still connected the old way with this open fuse box right here. A very dangerous one actually, because you shouldn't touch these metal things right here. Which I think it's kind of cool to have still have a very old styled fuse box in there. I mean, they aren't that unsafe in my opinion. There are modern fuse boxes that are way more unsafe. I mean, just you should be careful with these things. Then we have one last pole, and I'll turn them on. So as you can see, everything works. This thing works too. So let's take a look at the inside of this fixture, this pole too. So we've had pretty much every pole that's in the garden. So nothing too fancy going on over here too. So we have again a fuse box with 2 fuses. There's only 1 in there, but there are, can pretty much switch the bulbs on and off with the fuse box. So if I decide to, for example, put this one in, then both bulbs would have worked, and if I take this one out, then the bulb that's on the left would only work. So yeah, that's a nice way to dim the fixtures. And then there's one extra thing that I want to show, which is the back right here. I made this so I can pretty much, once I get more poles, I can put those here for projects or just for videos, so I can like do more videos of switching poles out and stuff, which is something I definitely want to do more in the future. But yeah, once I get those poles, I can put those here. And there are also some older poles right here that I still need to throw away. I only want to keep this one, since that one has a door, the others don't. And right here we have the 2 boxes actually. One which already collapsed, which I've made recently, which is one with a cover, so I can put, like, I'm planning on, once LED fixtures get thrown away, just putting those in here, and maybe saving those for once I get like another project, like with the church that I did in Streetlight vlog, what was it, 75, and for those kind of project things. Also fixtures for other collectors. And right there are actually the things that I'm actually planning on throwing away, which is only 1 fixture, which is that PL postal fixture. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is. These are the most interesting things, I think. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Let me know if I should do more of these, and see you in the next video.